Murities, welcome aboard again. In fortitude, we shall never surrender. We shall never give up. When we find ourselves in hell, we'll keep on going. Now, why would I make a speech like that, you ask? Good question.
Well, I'm losing track of the number of times I've had to drill the bowsprit, but I think this is number 5. Yeah, number 5. That's a little outrageous, ain't it? But today we're going to try something a little bit different. I bought the bit. This one is different than the previous bit that I bought. This is the bit that I have been using to drill the bowsprit. It's a 1/2 inch, fairly aggressive cut on the thing, and I've been using it freehand in my 1/2 inch drill. This is what I'm going to use. The rationale behind this is that as it travels through the wood, it will self-align and stay straight. This one was kind of wandering all over the place, and I just couldn't get it to go through the wood and the epoxy straight. So we put this in the drill press, line up the wood, and hopefully get a straight hole. That's the plan. And you know how things go when I start planning. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. But today, we will overcome. Oh yes, we will. Stand by for the fun and frivolity. I thought I'd share with you something that I have learned while I've been drilling and filling the bowsprit. Of course, I'm the first one to admit that I don't have a lot of experience. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm kind of making things up as I go along. Previously to the last attempt, I put blue masking tape over the holes, flipped the bowsprit over, poured the epoxy in, and it worked just fine. But for some reason, the last time I did it, the masking tape wouldn't hold, and the epoxy just kept on leaking out and leaking out and leaking out. And so I did a little bit of asking around and a little talking around, and what I discovered is that the way that you do this properly isn't with masking tape. What you do is you take a little bit of wax paper, like this, wax paper, or kitchen wax paper, doesn't matter. Put that over the hole, and then put a small piece of wood on it, and then clamp it. If you don't, you end up with the mess that I've got here. Take a look. So you can see I put masking tape over all 3 of them, and this aft one worked the best, worked okay. This one didn't work that great, and you can see how the epoxy leaked out underneath. And this one was an absolute cluster nightmare gong show, and the wax paper saved the day. So I now have the task of grinding off all this excess epoxy, and then I'm going to manhandle this beast over to the drill press. So bear with me.